First-time author Jihan Williams tells the story of her personal experience with miscarriage in her debut book, Lifting the Weight of Miscarriage, Healing Insights of Pregnancy Loss Sufferers and the People Around Us. Williams tells SK Newsline that she began writing about her experience as a way of coping with the pain of losing her first pregnancy.
Last November, I unfortunately miscarried my first pregnancy. I was 6.5 months pregnant, and I really had a difficult time coping with the loss. I began to write. That's my usual outlet. And I found that as I was writing, I started to develop, tips and experiences, a collection of all the experiences that I was having in relation to people who just didn't know what to say to me, how to react to me. And I just felt like there are things that I want people to know about dealing with someone who has suffered such a loss. And I felt like as I began to write more and as I found more things to say to people, it just dawned on me that this could be a book that I could publish.
She said she searched for books on the subject from Caribbean authors but didn't find any, as most of the books she found were from international writers. She said she felt compelled to share her story because of her faith while she is still experiencing her journey.
And I think it really is an exercise in faith. I really don't know how my story is going to end, and I don't want to wait until the story has a perfect ending to then talk about it. I know sometimes we have a tendency to do that. So really, this is me stepping out on faith, believing that this is going to end well for me, that according to, the Bible, all things work together for good. So I'm believing that. And I feel like my faith is telling me not to wait until the ending is perfect to present it with a nice little bow. People are seeing me at my rawest, most honest moment in my life, really. And I think that people will perhaps relate to that.
The book has already been published, and according to Ms. Williams, the response has been extremely positive.
I've been contacted by persons in lots of different places, in the US, in the UK, in the region. One person even wrote to me and said her doctor in Barbados recommended the book to her after she had a miscarriage. So I see that it's having some reach and impact, but I've heard words like unputdownable. That was my favorite. Persons have said it's helped them. It's really resonating with them. And particularly for people who've never experienced miscarriage as well, they're getting insight into what it feels like and understanding what they could do differently if they have someone in their life who has suffered that kind of loss.
Lifting the Weight of Miscarriage, Healing Insights for Pregnancy Loss Sufferers and the People Around Us is available online on Amazon and can also be purchased from Ms. Williams at her official book launch on November 23 at 6 p.m., which will be held at the Antioch Baptist Church. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.